Hey guys, it's me. I wish this fan wasn't so damn loud. So, right there. Oh my gosh. 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 I'm supposed to have a video today. I'm not putting it out till tomorrow. Screw it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys. I hope you can hear me. If you come in and you can't hear me, let me know. I have my fan on because my central air, which you can see that vent right here, broke last night. In the middle of the night, I saw the light flash and I was like, oh my God, again? This is the third time my central air has broken. I need to text my landlord, let him know that it's broken, but I got my phone here, so I will do that in a little bit. In the meantime, I have my fan, so I hope you can hear me. That being said, guys, so if you don't know anything about me, my name is Irene. I am 51 years old, and I am in grad school at Western Governors University. And I just today did my final, and I passed it with exemplary grade. And I am now done with course number 2 of this program. If you know anything about Western Governors University, they work on a competency model. So you take one class at a time, and you can work that class as long as you want. And you know, you can finish it in the time period that you want to finish it. This course took me 11 days to finish. I took some extra time because I really wanted to pass it the first time, the exam the first time. This course had exam. The first course I took, which was managing organizations and leading people, that one was papers. My next 3 courses only have papers, no exams. So yes, I told my counselor I wanted to front load the paper since I'm naturally a writer by heart. But I'm so excited I finished my second class. I have 9 classes left to go. Can I finish them in one term? That's the question. But yeah, so that was good. I'm really loving this format. If you want to go to college and you don't think it's affordable, Western Governors University, which is a fully accredited university, it's got pretty high ratings. I know that the only thing I know about them is people have said that the MBA IT focus is not the greatest if you don't have IT experience or have an IT degree. But otherwise, I'm not doing that. I'm doing straight MBA. This was great. So managing human capital is the class I just passed, and it is HR. It's HR focused, obviously. And so my next course is managing communication. I'm gonna finish that thing in like 5 days. I know it because that's my thing, communication, especially written communication. I can write the heck out of things. So I am hoping to now, I put on this that I would finish this course starting tomorrow. I will start the course tomorrow and I will finish it on August 2nd, excuse me, 6th. But I'm going to go check out the course now. I'm not going to start anything on it. I'm not going to work on the course. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Where are you from, my dear? And let me know how old you are, because I get some kids in here sometimes and I have to make sure I act appropriately. But yeah, so I'm going to check the course now to see what is expected of me during this course number 3. Where are you from and how old are you, Brittany? Or are you over 18? If you don't want to give your age, that's fine. Are you over or under 18? So I make sure I keep it appropriate. Keep it on 100. I usually keep my things on 100, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't activate this course yet. Activate! I am so excited, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, just let me know where you're from and if you're over or under 18. That would be helpful when you come in. We're talking about anything. I'm just excited because I just took my final for my one of my MBA classes, and they give you 2 hours. Apparently it took me 37 minutes to do it. It was not as hard as I thought, even though a couple of the concepts I didn't even study, but there was only a couple of questions I didn't know. I made sure to go over the exams over and over and over. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Where are you guys from? Are you guys from the U.S. or are you, what state? I don't need to know what city, but what state are you from? If you want to give your city, that's cool. I live in New York City. I live in Brooklyn, New York. And yeah, just a quick chat. I'm going to do 30 minutes today for this live. I often do lives in the weekends, so yeah, I'm super excited that I finished this. I did this exam. It was 70 questions, so I had to get at least 56 right to pass. To get an 80, you need 80 to pass. And I got exemplary, so I apparently got over that. I think that means you get over a 90. So I probably got like only 5 or 6 wrong, which is great. Hi. I am in my apartment. I live in a studio apartment in Brooklyn. I love my apartment except for the fact that my central air is out. I'm gonna text after this live is over. I'm gonna text my landlord, let them know. I'm getting a notification saying my chat for my next class is available. Awesome. I am super excited. You guys don't even know. I'm very likely going to have my MBA by December because of the way this school is run, and I can't believe more people aren't aware of this school. It's also the fact that my grad school, one semester is only $5,000. $5,000 for grad school. I don't know. I think undergrad is 4, but grad school is $5,000. And it works so well. It gives you, I'm learning so much. From the 2 classes I've taken already, I've learned a lot. So, of course, I've known a lot of stuff, but especially the HR, knowing the laws exactly and how employers are supposed to do things. I've worked in HR in an unofficial kind of capacity, but I didn't have the legal expertise or training, or any training actually, to be in HR. So the fact that I know these things now is only going to help me. I mean, it's amazing. I really love it. So the next course I'm taking is management communication. The way the school works is you just study as you go, you learn as you go, and you can do the hi Casey, how are you? You can do the class as long as you want to do it, as long as it takes. I'm giving myself about 10 days, 10 to 14 days, 2 weeks, Technically, I'm giving myself 2 weeks, but it hasn't taken me 2 weeks to do either class. So I'm super happy about that. Um, this class I just passed today. Took me 11 days, and the class before took me 10 days. No, that's not true. It took me 13 days. So when you take, well, 13 days. The thing about the classes with papers, hi Casey, hi Ashley, Ashlyn, Ashley, is it Ashley or Ashlyn or Brittany? I don't know if you guys are all still here. Hello to all of you. Let me know where you're from. So I'm giving myself 14 days. The ones with the papers, they can be a 3-day difference between the time you submit your finished paper. Missouri, I've been there. I've been to St. Louis. I have been to 45 states in the U.S. The only states I haven't been to are the plain states: North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Nebraska. So I was in St. Louis. I did see the Arch. I had a great breakfast in St. Louis. I don't remember the name of the place, but it wasn't too far from the Arch, I think. I had an amazing breakfast there. Oh, and also when I was in St. Louis, I went to a baseball game. I'm a baseball fan. I'm a Yankees fan. So I did go to a baseball game. They were playing the Cardinals were playing. St. Louis Cardinals, right? Yeah. We're playing when we went. But this was maybe 2019, 2018. Did you go inside the Arch? No, I did not. I am actually very terrified of heights. But my partner that I was with did go. Took some great pictures. He loved it. It's great. I'm also claustrophobic, and when he sent me the pictures of what it was inside, I wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. I was very happy outside. I was sitting by the water taking pictures because he's a photographer. We're not together anymore, but I still have some great pictures from there. It was nice. It was really nice. They had a boat there. We almost did that, but chose not to do that. But yeah, we were only there for one day because our trip got mixed up. We were supposed to be there for 2 nights. We were only there for one night. But yeah, we did see it, especially at night, that area at night. If you're walking, because I think is it a capital? Is St. Louis the capital of Missouri? I think it is. So there was like the Capitol building or something there. And on the other side, there's a park or something. And at night, they had these statues that lit up. I think we were there in May or something. And so they had these running statues that were lit up at night, like for runners or something like that. Jefferson City's the capital. Okay. So there was a fancy building. Maybe it's a library or museum. I'm not sure what it was. The big white museum across from the Arch. I think I'm remembering it correctly. And then over there's a park, and it was lit up at night, and it was really nice. Anyway, but I do remember that. I do remember having a great breakfast, great food there. I think I had barbecue there as well, because St. Louis barbecue, you're required to get that. So I did have to have that. But yeah, I've been to a lot of places in the U.S. I'm sitting too slouched, and I'm moving. Chair. And under control. It's a shame I can't rock this seat, this chair. So, hi, so Casey, tell me about you. How old are you? Are you over 18 or under 18? I'm going to Florida in under 2 weeks. I have been to Florida many times. Have you been there before? What part of Florida? You're under 18. Okay. This just makes me know I need to be appropriate. So, is it your first time in Florida? And what part of Florida are you going? I'm assuming you're going with your family. Probably a last-minute trip before school starts again. I have been to Florida maybe 8 or 9 times. I like Florida. The last time I went, we flew into Miami, but we stayed in Key Largo. I don't know what part of Florida we're going to, but we go there every year. You don't know what part of Florida? Okay, let me ask you something. Do you go to Disney or Universal Studios when you go? You go there every year. Okay. You went to Disney last year. Okay. So if you went to Disney last year, you probably went to Orlando last year. Do you often go to the beaches and things like that? So you probably go to a different part of Florida every year, if that's probably what it's sounding like. Yeah, we go to the beach. Okay. And how old are you? I know you said you're under 18. Last year we went to Destin, Florida. Okay. That's the East Coast. I'm 12. You're 12. So you're in middle school. So you're going into 6th grade or 7th? I think when my daughter was 12, she was in 6th grade. You're probably going into 6th grade, I bet. I have a daughter, 6th grade, yeah. So did you graduate 5th or you're going to be graduating 6th, depending on what school you go to? My daughter graduated from 6th grade. Okay. Anyway, I have a daughter. She's 19 now. We're about to, August 24th, we drop her off. Oh, a month from now. Yeah, we drop her off. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, my daughter's 19 and we drop her off back at college for her sophomore year in about a month. So she's taking summer courses because she wants to graduate college early because her college is very expensive. And she doesn't want her father to have to pay more than necessary. So she's going to summer school in New York City and it's way cheaper. So it'll save a few $1,000s. So yeah, I have a kid who was that age. How well do you do in school? My daughter graduated high school valedictorian. How well do you do in school? I'm getting a headache. Oh, these are the tasks. Okay. Oh my gosh. Very quiet today. It's such a gorgeous day. Oh, I think it's because it's late. Well, before 5th grade, I had straight A's. In 5th grade, I had 2 B's. That's okay. School gets harder as you get older, so it'll become more challenging. Wait till you get to high school. Your first year of high school, I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably not going to do well. Most kids, when they transition from elementary to middle school, the grades go down a little bit. Then when you transition from middle school to high school, your grades go down that first semester. You got to learn the workload and everything like that. So that's fine. 2 B's is fine. So, excuse me. That's not a problem as long as you do the best that you can do. I think that's always what I told my daughter. Don't stress about the grades too much. Just do the best that you can do. Her thing is she really wanted to get into a good college, and she did. And she got a 50% scholarship. So she's so she did the work herself. We didn't really have to push her too much. She wanted to. What she is she knows the FIRE movement, financially independent, retire early. So that's what she wants to do. She's going to be an environmental engineer. So her goal is to graduate college, get a job out of college, making 6 figures, which she probably can do if she focuses on hydrology, which is the study of, has to do with water management, things like that. she'll likely be able to get a job making $100,000, and she wants to work as little as possible. So she could probably work for 15, 20 years, then retire early if she's smart with her money. So yeah, I suspect my daughter will be retired probably by the time she's 40 to 45. But that's the life she wants for herself, because my daughter is admittedly very lazy when it comes to things she doesn't want to do. Now, doesn't have to do, I guess you say that. She has to go to school, she has to work. So she's gonna go work hard, save and invest all of her money, and then retire early, which is great for her. I want that for her. Her mother did not make those decisions. Her father made better decisions, but he can't retire early. But anyway, just do your best. I would recommend when you get into high school. Well, let me ask you this. Do you have any hobbies that you really love and are good at? Baseball. Oh, Casey, I can't tell. I'm assuming you're a boy with that name. I'm making an assumption. If I'm wrong, correct me. I love baseball. I have loved baseball since I was a teenager. I'm old. I'm 51. But I love baseball. I am a huge Yankees fan. I used to have season tickets. I'm a boy. That's what I figured. Some I can't tell by the picture here. And also Casey, I've known girls that were named Casey. But anyway, good to confirm that. So I love baseball. Now, Florida, I believe, I think Tampa, and I think there's another school, University of South Florida, has a good college baseball team. And this is just me saying, I don't know what your plans are for the future. And it's early. You don't have to plan your whole life right away. But I would keep in mind things that would make your adult life easier. And baseball is a great hobby to get into. It's a great sport. And if you're good at it, you can get a scholarship to college playing baseball. So I know Florida has a couple schools that have baseball teams, and that the major team, even if you don't want to be a pro ball player, it's still good to have those skills, because they'll pay for college. Hope you pay for college. But anyway, you don't have to plan your life. I'm just saying it's something to think about. I would stick to that. If you really like it and you're good at it or getting better at it, I would stick to it. Have fun. Definitely have fun with it. You want to enjoy your childhood. You don't want to make it too stressful. But if it's something that you think you might want to do long term, I think that's a great idea. And I hope that your parents support your baseball dreams. Because I've always supported my daughter with whatever she wanted to do. Even though she's an adult now, I still help her out, still support her. So, yeah. So when you go to Florida, do you like Florida? Do you enjoy your time there? I mean, Missouri, if I remember correctly. No, that's Wisconsin, right? Is it Missouri the state of 10,000 lakes, or is that Wisconsin? Or is that Minnesota? Yes, it's very fun. Yeah, Florida can be a lot of fun. It's pretty much like the summer summer activity capital, because all the beaches, all the lakes and rivers, you have the beaches, we can just go hang on the beach, but you have rivers where you can paddleboard and things like that. Lakes as well, of course. Unfortunately, well, depending on how you feel about it, most lakes and rivers in Florida have gators in them, so you got to be careful. Unfortunately, there have been some accidents, but it can be really fun there. Also, just all the outdoor activities. They have so many, what do you call it? Mini golf. I love mini golf. They have so many mini golf courses there. And that's a lot of fun. Of course, Disney Universal Studios is there. They used to have a Wild Water Kingdom. I think that's closed. But they have so much to do, especially in like Central Florida. There's just a lot. So if you're living in Florida and you're bored, you have a problem. There's no way to be bored in Florida. The last time we flew into Miami, but we stayed in Key Largo, the Florida Keys. It's the one closest to Miami. And we stayed at a place that was like a campground, like a permanent campground. Like they were RVs there just permanently. So it was like through an Airbnb. So we stayed there. It had manatees on site. Like it was on the water, obviously, because the Keys are islands. And there was a little river that ran through the island where we were. And there were manatees there. You can't touch them. I wanted to pet them so badly. You don't even know. I wanted to touch them so bad, but it's illegal to do that. But they would swim through there. They pooped a lot, which was gross, but whatever. And then they had it was very cool. The place we stayed at, they had hammocks, so you could have they had a pool. They had a little beach area on the private other side. The manatees came on the little riverside, and you would see them all the time. They were there all the time. I think it was like 2 or 3. And like I said, they had hammocks. They had these chairs you could just hang out with. It was really cool. Like I said, they had a pool. People would be in the pool. It was really, really nice. So if you ever want a chill experience like that, tell your parents to go to Key Largo. It's really nice. I do love Florida for the experiences of the water, all the activities and things to do in Florida. It's great. The Florida issues I have, some of it is just the weather. It can be obscenely hot. Obscenely hot. The fact that you guys are going in August is crazy to me. I went in March. It was like 95 degrees and I was dying. It's only March. But I've also gone when it was 30 degrees too. So that's not cool. Trying to find a nice balance. But yeah, I like Florida, but I couldn't. You're bringing a friend that has asthma. Okay. Well, hopefully they bring their nebulizer and all their medication. He overheats easily. Yeah, so the key is for him is that he's gonna want to stay in the shade. Sunscreen, lots of sunscreen. Stay in the shade. He has asthma, so it's not gonna be too much running around for him because it's not gonna be fun. He's gonna have to keep cool, stay in air conditioned areas or in the water. You guys are, gonna go to the beach or a pool or wherever. So that'll be cool. But yeah, he's just gonna have to pay a little extra attention to him because he's gonna just need a little extra care and just know his limits. He overheats easily. I used to overheat too a lot. I used to not be able to tolerate the heat, but as you get older, your body changes. Now I can go hang out in the desert, no problem. It's more the humidity. Florida is very humid, and that's where the heat problem lies. If it's the desert, it's a different thing. It's dry, it's not so bad. But the heat in Florida is combined with the humidity. That's no fun. That's no fun at all. But if you can get, what I suggest is the hottest time of the day, go in the beach, stay in the water if you can, stay in the shaded pool area, or go inside, go to the mall or something, and then go to the beaches or outdoors later in the evening when the sun is going down or has set, or early in the morning. Being outside at 2 p.m. in Florida is not fun at all. All right, so it's 30 minutes. I hope you have a great day, Casey. I'm gonna log off because I'm going to get myself some lunch, and go outside and do some things. So I hope you have a great one. Enjoy your trip, and have a good day, Casey. Bye bye.